All right, back on TYT Sports. Yes, I'm wearing the hat of the logo that Zach has a shirt on. The Big Three League. They're friends with us. They're friends.
Sean McCann's #1 overall pick.
Hey, Kenyon Martin's on that team.
Yeah. Al Harrington, some goats.
He's been dominating too. And no offense to Kenyon Martin and Al Harrington, all those guys. I want killer threes hat. Steven Jackson we had on. Chauncey Billups. One day
Chauncey was stroking the 4-point shots.
Chauncey is
stroking him.
A legend by all accounts. If someone asked me at one time, whose career would you have that's not like ever been like one of the top 20 greatest players ever, I say Chauncey Billups. Easily.
Great career, yeah.
Easily. God, he had many great moments. But we're going to talk about the K-Zone and more baseball because this wonderful moment happened recently where a woman was at a baseball game and she was a little bit confused as to why a rather racistly associated 3 letters were put back to back to back without having too much knowledge of the game itself. So this was the tweet that was sent. She goes, "I'm really disappointed with the sign at the new Braves Stadium. Definitely not okay." Now, in baseball terms, it's just if you get a strikeout, it's a K. And I was telling Zach earlier, we found out why it's a K. Do you remember?
Because it was struck, right? Or
yes.
something, the last letter in struck.
In the 1800s, I forget his name already, but the guy who created the box score, it's like Chedwick, Hadwick, Hardwick, something like that. He created the box score, and S was already taken for I think saves or
steals or something.
Something was taken for swing, whatever it might have been.
Yeah.
And the last letter of struck was K, so he does it like that. And the best part is Deadspin puts in the post, they're like, look, man, in the 1800s, that makes sense. Not really in 2017, but they kept it. We haven't changed it. And backwards K is if you strike out looking.
Right, yeah.
So there was of course, some great responses. We'll go to number 13 first, though. There was this great tweet right back at her. This one must be really bad.
The Circle K strikeout meter.
The Circle K, it's the KKK times 3.
That offended people that love, sheets and ExxonMobil. Circle K, like, Jesus, it's ridiculous.
And then their responses were even better because she's not fighting with people. She just didn't get it. So someone's got to explain to her why there's Ks. So element number 14 has that as well. You do realize that it's the recorded number of strikeouts by the Braves pitcher, right? She goes, they should figure out a different way to record it because that's offensive. You'll see it at literally every ballpark. Just because it happens everywhere doesn't make it right. I'm black and this doesn't even offend me. Come on, ma'am. You must not care about your race as much as I care about yours. Now, see, that's not what you say.
No.
Like ever. That's
especially when you are just blatantly wrong.
Absolutely, but it's like when people go like, oh, I don't see color. You go, oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody gets it anymore.
And I love that.
This is, what's really funny about the fact that she's bringing up anything racistly associated with Major League Baseball and like Chief Wahoo is still a thing.
Indian
which we
mascot is like
we just
red
want
face.
people to acknowledge. We want the MLB to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Like I don't necessarily think you have to change the logo. You do need somebody in the MLB to be like, okay, yeah, we can see.
It's gone a little too far.
It's gone a little too far. And the tomahawk chop, not as bad, but still, in some, depending on who you ask, like the tomahawk chop is considered
somewhat
alluded
offensive.
to racism, offensive. So it's at the Braves game, and you're like, you missed the point by just like.
It's funny too how in her tweet she's like, really disappointed at the new Braves Stadium has this. Like, did you not go to a Braves game before and not see that at the old stadium? Like, it's just.
Do you not remember Greg Maddox's, John Smoltz, and all their K signs? Because they got to about.
And maybe if she just waited till like the 5th or 6th inning and there was a 4th or 5th strikeout, she'd be like, oh, okay, it's keeping track. It's not up there for that purpose.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing actually that this thing happened. These things happen.
Then
Social
she just
media, I'm sorry,
deleted her Twitter.
Did she really?
Oh yeah, she said, you know what? It's too much. She said, and she kept tweeting, everybody thinks I'm dumb, but I'm getting my master's degree. So, yeah, to all the Twitter haters, and then everybody's just like, come on, like at some point you gotta man up and just come out and say you were wrong, and not just delete your Twitter entirely, which is kind of funny.
Clap for her. Delete your account. See, that's a real delete your account, not the dumb presidential stuff that was going on. Comment below, like, favorite, and subscribe. Tell us your favorite false equivalents of what.
Send the K meters. at your stadiums?
Yeah, no, we're not
some
getting.
of them are
By the
great.
way, if there's anybody who's out there who's actually saying we should get rid of him, that's insanity.
It's been part of baseball for a while.
And it's
now.
not rooted in any kind of racism. That's the point. They're like, oh, it could be taken as offensive. No, you're just an idiot.
Come on.
Everyone's a little too sensitive nowadays anyway. So
Very true.
at ZCouts
Twitter shout out. Let's go.
on Twitter,
Yep.
sometimes he posts really dangerous tweets about movies.
He'll never hold
I'll
that.
let you
hold
find
that
them.
against me.
Yeah, for the rest of your life. No,
2000.
Of the 2000s. Gladiator was all right too, I guess.